everyone, this is Shreya and welcome to CuriHealth. So today's topic is very rich in expressing emotions and can be found in Indian mythology. Yes, I'm talking about dance. From Shiva's cosmic and Krishna's romantic dance to 21st century, India's dance has been recognized as a gem. Today, number of dances can be found in India, but the base of all these dances are the 8 classical dances of India. They are Bharatnatyam, Kathak, Odissi, Kuchipudi, Kathakali, Manipuri, Mohiniyattam and Satariya. So let's see what these 8 classical dances are holding for us. Indian classical dances is in practice since ancient times and considered as the base of various performances and theatre styles in India. The traces of these dances and elements of the performing arts can be found in Natya Shastra, a Sanskrit text written by theatrologist and musicologist Bharat Muni. Bharat Muni gives the credit to Brahma, the creator of Natya Veda, who withdrew some elements from the 4 Vedas like words from Rig Veda, melody from Sam Veda, mime from Yajur Veda and emotions from Atharva Veda. Natya Shastra shows the knowledge of drama, music, instruments, dance, gestures, movements, makeup, costumes and construction of stage. Bharat Muni described the 8 emotions of humans, rasa, and gave a specific color to them. Shringar for attraction, Raudram for anger, Hasyam for laughter, Karun for compassion, Bibitsam for disgust, Bhayanak for horror, Veeram for heroism and Adbhut for wonder. The 9th rasa was added later, which is Shantam for peace. So let's see the classic dances now. Bharatnatyam, which is also known as Sadiratam and Dasyatam, originally belongs to Tamil Nadu and considered as the oldest form of Indian classical dance. The word Bharatnatyam itself has a various meanings hidden in it, like Bha is a bhav, that is emotion, Ra is a rag, that is melody, Ta is a tal, means rhythm, and Natyam is a dance. The Bharatnatyam was raised and nurtured in the temples and expressed the South Indian theme as well as the spiritual concept. This dance was banned in 1910 by the British government, resulting in the powerful protest for the sake of this historic rich dance. This powerful protest not only freed the Bharatnatyam but also expanded it beyond the temples. Dance include the language based on the gestures of hands, face and eyes, and costume include colorful bright saris, ornaments and ghungroos for women and dhotis for men. Bharatnatyam is accompanied by the Carnatic music, that is South Indian music, and instruments like flute, veena, mridangam and nadaswarma. Basically, this dance belongs to the northern part of India, specifically from Uttar Pradesh. The term Kathak is derived from the Katha and Kathakar. Katha is a story and Kathakar is a storyteller. So in this dance, Kathakar depict the mythological stories through their majestic dance, songs and expressions. Both men and women were the traditional performers of this dance, and this dance evolved during the Bhakti movement. Kathak is cherished by the 3 gharanas, Jaipur, Lucknow and Banaras. Jaipur Gharana focuses more on the footwork, while Banaras and Lucknow Gharanas focuses on the facial gestures and hand movements. There is a famous aspect in Kathak, that is a Jugal Bandi, where there is a rhythmic battle between the tabla player and a dancer. The costumes include churidar, angarkha and kurta, and instruments like veena, harmonium, flute and tabla. Odissi was nurtured in the temple of Odisha and it was mainly performed by the female dancer, and it communicates the religious stories and spirituality. Mangalcharna, Pushpanjali and Bhumi Pranam are the 3 sequences of this dance. The distinctive feature of the costume of Odissi is the Pushpanjali crown worn by girls. This crown is decorated by the white flowers and it is only made in the Jagannath Puri of Odisha. Also, dancers wear the jewelries which are silver in color. The Odissi is accompanied by the traditional classical Odissi music. This dance from the Kuchipudi village of Andhra Pradesh is derived from the word Kusilapuram, which means village of actors. Former Kuchipudi was performed by the male troupe, but now it's not like that. Both girls and boys perform it. In the 17th century, modern form of Kuchipudi was founded and systematized by the Tirthanarayan Yati and his follower Siddhendra Yogi. Kuchipudi holds some similarities with Bharatanatyam, but there are some distinctiveness. Like Bharatanatyam is turned more towards the geometrical perfection, while Kuchipudi has round poses. Kuchipudi involves Tarangam, in which dancers perform on the brass plate and balance a pot of water on their head, and this makes this dance uniquely perfect. Carnatic music with violin, mridangam, tanpura and flute are backed by Kuchipudi. Kathakali belongs to Kerala and it is known as Ballet of East. The term Kathakali is derived from the Sanskrit word Katha, that means story, and Kala, which means art. It fully evolved during the 17th century and it shows the eternal fight between good and evil. Art like Kutiyattam, Krishnattam and Kalaripattu played a role to influence Kathakali. Traditionally, Kathakali was performed in the open area by the male performances. It was long-going performances. While today, the performances is much shorter and women are welcome to perform. Kathakali needs 10 years of practice to master its graceful facial gestures. Also, of all classical dances, the costume of Kathakali is most elaborated, having huge skirts, headdresses, number of accessories, painted face and makeup. This makeup is made up of natural colors and it denotes various characteristics like red for evil mind, green for nobleman, black for hunters and yellow for monks or women. Another major dance form of Kerala is Mohiniyattam. Mohiniyattam got its name from the word Mohini, which is an avatar of Hindu god Vishnu, and Attam, which is an Malayali word for dance. It is an lasya-based dance, means having elegant, gentle but glorious postures and movements. The sequence of this dance is similar to the Bharatanatyam and also has the alikeness with Kathakali. Swati Tirunal, king of the Travancore and also music and poetry enthusiastic, did much to encourage Mohiniyattam. In Mohiniyattam, dancers wear cream, off-white or white color sari and tie a bun. The lyrics go with Mohiniyattam is Manipurvalam, which is a mixture of Tamil, Sanskrit and Malayalam. Manipuri, or also known as Jagoi, is Manipur originated and generally known for the theme of Vaishnavism and Raslila. However, it also cherished the regional deities Umang Lai. The local people of Manipur were the dance experts and known as the Gandharvas in the epics like Mahabharata and Ramayana, and also Manipur was known as the Gandharva Desh. In the 18th century, first written text describing Manipuri was found. Rabindranath Tagore played a vital role in popularizing Manipuri beyond Manipur. This dance is a team performance. They have a very impressive and gentle movements. Manipuri costume is very gorgeous, cute-like costume and they are very charming in look. Satriya dance is indigenous to Assam, while some basic elements are similar to Manipuri. Traditionally, bokots, meaning male monks, used to perform this dance in monasteries as a part of their daily ritual. These monasteries were known as satras and from there the Satriya got its name. Well, now today both men and women who are may or may not part of the monasteries perform Satriya. The modern form of Satriya was developed and systematized in 15th century by scholar Saint Srimanta Shankara Dev. Dancers wear special masks for special characters and also wear Assamese jewelries which are very unique in technique. Musical composition composed by Srimanta Shankara Dev and Sri Sri Mahadeva are backed by Satriya. So these 8 were the everlasting beauties of India. All these 8 classical dances are very unique in their own majestic way and have a dazzling charm in common. That's all for today. Thanks for watching Curihal.